All right, girlies, have you let yourself go? If you have, this video is for you. But first, my name is Alicia Gogan, and I am the creator of The Glow Up Secrets. It is a brand, it's a community, it's a vibe. I have a podcast, I have YouTube, TikTok. You can find me anywhere on the social media platforms. And I just help you glow up into the best version of yourself. And we talk about everything self-love, self-development, improvement, things like that. And today we are talking about how to level up your life for the summer. And I don't know when this video is going to be posted, but regardless, the podcast episode will have already gone live. And in that podcast episode, I talked about these things, but I want to bring it to YouTube and to bring it to you in a way in which you can hear and see me. And that is about leveling up. And girlies, I have been there. I have been just doing the bare minimum when it comes to my self-care and my workouts and just content creation, everything. And I feel like it's time for us to talk about what's really going on here and how to level up, because if you're watching this video, then you are a girly that can level up and wants to and has that potential, and you're just sleeping on yourself a little bit. So let's get into how you can get out of this rut and start to level up your life. But first, don't forget, subscribe to my channel. I have videos coming out every single week. Let's get into it. So first, girly, I want you to accept that you've been into a rut, that you're in a rut. Maybe you've gone through a little depressive mode, maybe you just feel very unmotivated, whatever it is, you're going through a breakup, whatever it is. You guys know I'm all about self-love and compassion and inner child healing and all of that. So the first thing before you try and even level up to that new version of you is I want you to send compassion and love to yourself and not hate on yourself for the fact that you have been down in the dumps a little bit. And again, I've had to do this with my own self. I've realized I let myself go. I was slacking on all the things that I knew that I shouldn't be slacking on, whatever it is. I need you to send love and compassion to yourself. For whatever reason, you are slacking, but don't hate yourself for it. You are human. Next is to take inventory about why you were in the rut in the first place. Was it the fact that there was something really hard going on in your life? Was it a breakup? Was it, for me, it was my move. I moved into this new condo and it took me a while to get back into my routine. Whatever it is, take some inventory. It's very important that you understand why you're in this rut or why you're letting yourself go in the first place. So that way, when you start to make this plan to level up your life, you're not going to be not aware of what happened in the first place to bring you back into that place. Doing this inventory can really help you when it comes, like I said, to making a plan, because if you were depressed about something, maybe you need some extra support, maybe you need therapy, maybe you need support from friends and family. And if you are imagining this higher, most glowed up version of yourself, you can get there, but you're gonna need some things along the way to help you get there. And so understanding why you were in that rut in the first place can help you move forward. For me personally, like I said, I moved and I was out of routine, and really I need some type of routine and structure and some podcast information and just more inspiration and creativity in my life to keep me on that path forward. That's what I needed, but maybe that's not what you need. So really understanding what is it that you need to level up. Once you kind of realize the components in which you need to kind of get to the next version of yourself, and majority of you guys are probably gonna be having on your list, you need to start moving your body more, you need to start eating better, you need to drink your water, you need to set out some time throughout your week to work on your skincare and your hair care and all of the things that you know is really important and you really want to prioritize. Once you realize these things that you need to do, I want you to start doing them in a different way than you've done before. So let's take working out, for example. If we're in a rut, most likely we're not moving our body. So now knowing that the next level of you is going to require you moving your body and getting into it, working out again, what type of workout can you do differently than you've been doing before? Because I find that sometimes when we fall off things as well, if it isn't about depression or something big in your life and you lack that motivation or inspiration, you need to switch it up. Don't be doing the things that you were doing previously. So for me personally, this week, I switched it up and I Googled Sydney Cummings, because she's like one of my favorite YouTubers that does workouts, and I don't always follow her workouts. I wasn't doing that before, but I was like, you know what? I need something refreshing and motivating, and that's what I'm gonna do on Monday morning. And that is what I did. And I kind of got excited and a lot of inspo versus dread. That's the worst thing that we can feel, is like, we dread having to go to the gym for like hours, things like that. Like, we wanna make things fun. We wanna make change fun. So try and switch things up. If you've been doing one type of workout, try and do Pilates for a week or yoga for the week. Something that will get you a little bit more inspired and move your body in different ways, or different meals that you've been making. Instead of thinking to yourself, I just have to get back to the old things that I was doing. Do something new. Your new version of you anyways is just what it is, new. So try and do something that is new for this next level of you. Another thing that's really important for you to think about is, if you keep doing the things that you're currently doing, which is, you know, letting yourself go and slacking and watching Netflix and just not moving your body, think about yourself in the next few months. So for us right now, if you're watching this, it's like spring, end of April. Think about yourself in the summer. What is your mood gonna be like, and what is your self-perception going to be like and feel like if you keep doing the same habits that you're doing right now? What is your bank account gonna look like? What is your physical appearance? What is, again, your mindset going to be or feel like? Most likely, it's not a state that you are gonna wanna be in. And I know that you have so much potential to be that best version of yourself in the summer. So I think it's important for you to really realize the path in which you are heading. Sometimes we don't think about that, you know, we just think about the moment, and you know what, screw it, I'm gonna eat what I want today and whatever, and I'm gonna have no rules, da da da. Well, what happens when you keep doing that for a few more months? Where does that leave you? I think it's really important for you to think about that. And another thing is, I want you to make this whole leveling up into the best version of yourself, new you, whatever it is, fun. I want you to bring some feminine energy to this transformation that you're going to be on. I think that sometimes leveling up can feel scary or hard or dreadful because there's a lot of masculine energy. It's a lot of, you need to follow this to do, and you need to do this hard workout, and you need to go on this strict diet, and this, and it's not fun. And then we fall off. I want you to think about your future yourself in the summertime and what that would feel like and how you'd be thinking, but I also want you to enjoy the process. Stop having so much hold on the outcome, and instead just focus on being in the moment. Waking up in the morning and drinking that green juice or your smoothie or whatever, or going on that hot girl walk or whatever the case is. How does that make you feel right now? Just being in the energy of presence, of love and compassion, of just soaking up the fact that every day you're deciding to just be and embody the best version of yourself. Not necessarily just for your future self, but in that moment of being present, I promise you, my camera cut off because it got too hot, but what I was saying is, I promise you the energy that you step into when you start to just really enjoy the process of leveling up, it's unmatched. And I personally believe in a lot of energetics and the universe and manifesting and all that kind of thing. So I just think that once you step into this energy of like, you are the girl that's leveling up, you're in this flow of femininity, and you're receiving and you're loving of yourself, and you're taking care of yourself and all this kind of stuff, you match up with so many good things in your life, people, places, circumstances, opportunities, everything. So I just think that this is your video, this is your sign that if you have been in a rut and maybe letting yourself go, I know that you have it in you to do better and to be better, but I want you to remind yourself that you need to send love and compassion to yourself for the fact that you haven't been doing this, but also enjoy the process. And at the end of the day, you don't need to rush to be somebody that you are not. Now, your future self will thank you for the things that you're doing now, and I want you to think about that as well. But at the end of the day, you deserve to be in this energy. And if you're watching my videos, then this is for you and this is where you need to be anyway. So that's it for today's video. Very quick. I really just wanted to get the message out there. And again, if you want to listen to this type of content again, like this specific video topic, then go to the link in my bio for the podcast episode. I talked about this on the podcast, the Glow Up Secrets podcast, and comment down below what you want to see next, what resonated with you, anything. I'd love to hear what you want to hear or see next. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you can, and I'll see you guys in the next one.